Okay, this is 16:42, the Clyde Valley Friday night net. 15 minutes or so until kick-off, so just having myself a little puff as a wee flick around the band. Pretty dead, so probably not looking at any skip contacts tonight. Oh, yes.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, testing 1 2. I can't talk with a cigar in my mouth and holding the phone in the mic, Roger. I think there's something wrong with me. I'll change cigar hands. Yes, is that you, Ian? Yep, I was holding my cigar and the mic and the phone all at one time, so I had to put the cigar in my mouth and I sound as if I was having a stroke there, Roger.
I was listening to you on Facebook there, and I couldn't hear what you were saying to me on the radio, but you've got my full attention now, over.
Aye, I was holding the phone and a mic and I had to put the cigar in my mouth, and I was talking as if I had something wrong with me or I was having a stroke, but it's me. I'm holding the cigar in my phone hand here, and so as I can talk clearly and concisely, Roger.
Roger, you need to speak up a wee bit for me, just your signal's got an S7, but just a wee bit on the quiet side for me, man. I'm not getting noise yet, but I need to get a bigger pole, mate, man. I need to go up just an extra couple of feet, so an extra foot, 2 foot to 3 feet. That's all it was before, mate, and my receive was a lot better. I'm noticing I'm kind of struggling a wee bit to hear people that normally I heard before, okay, before my pole took a wee bit of a bend, so I cut off a couple of feet at it. So then it was just not as high up, so it's not clearing the building the way it used to. But I not to worry there anyway. Just have a wee quiet one at this side, just after dinner. Just chill out with the kids, mate. We're going to watch a wee movie at some point before I start working in the club about maybe half 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, something like that. Don't know, I started at 11 officially, but I like you go in, I like everybody a wee briefing, but I can't bother just go in there and get a job done and get home again.
I'm glad I don't do that to a certain degree, I know. I'm only using the mag mount on top of the van, Ian, at the moment. It's a wee bit windy up here and chilly to put the T2LT up, so I don't think I'm going to chance it at all, actually. So I'm just sitting in the back of the van. Van's running and the heater's on, so I'm quite cosy the now, but if I have to go out and start out there, my fingers just turn to ice instantly. So I had a wee flick around the band there before we started, and not a lot happening, so probably no conditions this evening, so it'll just be ground wave tonight, over.
Right. No, I haven't heard anything at all. Nothing really. There's a couple of, I think it was about 4 days ago I heard a wee bit. It wasn't really that much, I think actually. I looked France, so I heard Spain, I looked France and Germany. Spoke to all like 351, but I think I was the same day you were on as well, but I haven't heard anything.
Alright, Deborah, I've got the thing, I'm going to send it tomorrow.
She's the bottom of the box, but quite often I think that skip coming in, it's actually the farmers in the nursery. They're sitting talk till 5, I think it's them here. But I'm here just now anyway, mate. I'm doing a couple of wee things, I'm actually still drinking my tea here and that, but I'm here just now anyway, mate. I'll take a wee standby if anybody else is going to shout in on it.
Any probs, Ian, good stuff. Nah, it's just I was just getting myself sorted up, making sure SWR was okay and stuff, and but we're fine. Still get 10 minutes or so as well, so I'm going to sit back and finish my cigar and relax a bit before it all kicks off. So 73 for the new, and I'll get you shortly. Is there anyone else about here just before I go for a wee standby? Okay, I'm going to take a standby. I'll get you on the hour. 1642 portable going clear. There's big Craig Hunter watching as well. How you doing, Craig? Here, Lindsay as well. Who else? Paul. How you doing, Paul? Good evening. Danny. Ow! Danny's watching as well. Christine Doricky. Good stuff. Hopefully he'll be seeing you very, very soon. Elaine. How you doing, Elaine? Oh, hold on. Somebody calling it. This is 1642 for the Clyde Valley Friday Night Net. QRZ. Okay, I think there was a 1254. There was another person doubling you there. If that was 1254 there, go ahead. 1234. Stevie in the caravan, Roger. Any prob, Stevie, aye, I've not got much of a signal on you, but I don't know if you were listening when I was talking to Ian there, I've just got the mag mount on the van, I've just hooked up into that. It's too windy and too cold out there, I'm a big wimp, you know. Okay, QSK, go ahead.
Okay, boys, good evening. Flat Earth 1, Scotland, over.
Flat Earth 1, Scotland, over. Okay, my man, come on in.
Well, how you doing?
Yep, not bad, Ed. Not bad at all. Good to hear you in there from sunny Dunoon. In fact, give Stevie a shout there, Ed. He's across for you in Guruk. Stevie, listen out for Ed there. He's 1234, I'm sure his call sign is, Ed. Give him a call.
Alright, Steve. Yo, Steve. Alright, how you doing?
Okay, who's that? Good evening, Christy. Brother Mooney, how you doing, my man? Laura. Mark, how you doing? Hope you're feeling better, mate.
Well, I'm
Stevie.
Stuart up time here. I'm getting them here 5 and 7 or 50.
Stuart Brown, how you doing?
And I'm only using
Gemma James, how you doing there, Gemma?
I'm using
Stu's down the road. C4FM, Stuart. Jerry. Brother Jerry, how you doing, my man? Davey Ritchie, good evening. My mother, good evening, mother. I better not be swearing then. And we've got RWM, Alex, how you doing, Alex? Gary, Julie.
Well, I picked them up at my end there wrong. But here, Stuart, go ahead there, take back over there. I'm just doing something here. Right, Steve, no problem, man. Thanks for talking to you. Right, go ahead, Stu.
No bother, Ed. Okay, yeah, I think Stevie was away doing something there anyway. We've not quite started yet. For the purpose of the people watching on the live video here, this is the Clyde Valley Friday Night Net on the CB. Remember the CB? I'm sure one or two of you has got a CB in your cupboards, just itching to come back out again and get put into action. So there you go, it's still live and kicking. We started this net mid-January, so it's a weekly Friday night net, 7 o'clock until 9, and it's getting increasingly more popular. A wee bit quieter last week because I think there was football on, but as the spring and summer goes, the sun gets more active and we got a lot more skip, and there's a lot of Europeans and stateside. Hopefully we can contact them as well, a bit more skip coming in. So I don't know what time it is now, but I'm going to finish this video for the moment. I'm still bloody keyed up talking here. I'm talking to nobody on a radio here. There you go. But there you are. I'm going to take the last 5 minutes piece before it kicks off at 7 o'clock. If you want, I'll maybe start the live video again. So this is a 108 Charlie Tango 1642. It's taking a standby for the last 5 minutes unless any other station likes to call in. Okay, that station, go ahead there. The station calling in there, go ahead please.
Go ahead.
Hello, hello. Aye, Roger, this is 1642, the Clyde Valley Net. Aye, you're sounding good this end, mate. I'm up the top of Greenock in the back of the van, portable, Roger.
Where are you, my friend?
Sitting in the back of my van, static mobile, the back of Greenock, Port Glasgow border, for the Clyde Valley Friday night net, Roger.
Back of Greenock, Port Glasgow, 9 plus. Not a problem, you're up here in Glasgow with a 5, my friend. And I'm getting static for something. I'm moving my computer and everything away for the radio. But I'm actually receiving static from something, but I can't hear what you're saying. Many thanks for the call. Lima Radio 150 on this side. LR 150, the personal mic in there. Kilo Echo. Your personal mic or mic, whatever you prefer. Mics for the foreigners, mics for the local guys. So yeah, LR 150, listening in the Friday night Clyde Valley Net. Listening for any calls. Can anybody hear me out there? Go ahead. What? You're retaining about loads of Lima Radio 150 calling on the Clyde Valley Net. That's very good there. A little better, cheers.
Ian, your mic's a wee bit loud there, mate. Can you turn it down a wee bit?
Yeah, I'm hearing you a lot better also. I had to bring myself up a wee bit. The radio is a wee bit. It changes when it gets when the output transistors heat up or something heats up. It definitely changes frequency wise and moves me closer to the frequency that it actually should be on the readout.
Bang on you, Nick.
I'm reading 40495 at the moment, so I'm still calling on at 405 Clyde Valley Net. For anybody else, maybe the other side there, anybody on Ayrshire, anybody anywhere, welcome your call. We're Radio 115 Glasgow. Radio 115 Glasgow, copy? Yeah, I got a copy on you, go ahead. Roger, it's Lima Radio 077 calling. Operator is Brendan here. Right, sir. They doubled up with somebody there. I hate to ask you this, but can you come again with your call and your personal, Roger? Roger, yes, Roger, Mamanagogi. My personal name is Brendan. My radio is 108. Lima Radio 77. 077, that's fantastic, and I think you said your operator name is Brendan. Forgive me if I've got that wrong, but Brendan, whereabouts are you, my friend? Returning Lima Radio 150, operator Mike India Kilo, Mike India Charlie Kilo, excuse me. I'm used to pronouncing my name for foreigners, and I make it easier for them by using Mike. But what about your QTH, Brendan?
Good evening, Chris. How you doing?
077150. Roger, 150 Lima Radio. Operator Mike. Good evening to you, Mike. It's nice to hear. Thanks for bringing me in on the call. Yeah, my QTH here is near very near to the Glasgow International Airport. Back to you, 150 Mike. What airport, Brendan? Glasgow Airport, Mike.
Not the best ashtray in the world to use, because it's got fucking holes in the bottom of it, but that's all I've got.
That's a Roger, yeah, Glasgow Airport. I know I don't get very well.
Fernando, how you doing, brother? Good evening, good afternoon from Brazil.
Like, can you give me a TTH as well? Well, your signal's quite, you know, your audio is good, Mike. Your audio is good. I can hear you no problem. But I think I've got a radio 3, maybe Santiago 5 there, Mike. Back to you, 150. 077 150 returning. You're 5 and 5 here. I can hear your audio, not a problem. And you're picking the 5 on the signal meter. But if you're not getting out well and it's due to antenna problems, there's plenty of boys to figure out what to help you. I personally heard and have experienced if you contact 02, he's more than willing to help with any antenna situations. He's not afraid of heights, he climbs roofs. He'll put aerials up left, right and centre, so any problems there, you contact 002, Roger.
I'll waken these up a bit.
Roger, I got that, Mike. No problem at all, Mike. Thanks for your help there. No, I'm pretty well. I've been at this radio game for about 30 years. And I know you don't really get, I don't really get, there's a lot of buildings between us, Mike. The home, the QTH...
Hi Chris, are you getting your radio in action yet?
There's Linwood. Right, but there's a lot of buildings between us and Glasgow, Mike. Back to you, 150. Yeah. Has anyone seen my boss? Just a little test on the last door. However, what is your set? What's your working conditions? Go ahead. Roger, Mike. I'm operating Yaesu 450D.
Yeah, Fernando. Can't be a nice cigar.
I'll get an email right. Back to you, Mike. What are you?
In the back of the hovel again. Quite cold here in Scotland this evening. Very windy. We're due snow again on Monday by all accounts.
You're looking to move on and get something else, or is there a prize on its head, Roger? Roger, Mike. Mike, I think you had a QSK there. Do you want to bring him in there, Mike? Back to you. 077 QSK coming in.
Mick, can I get a wee shot of working 77, over? Don't think Mick can hear me. I'm not going to put my T2LT up, but it's too cold. Get a wee breakfast, he's got somebody round his end. He's at the back of Glasgow.
So there's 2 stations speaking at one time there, and now nobody, so 150 is listening for you guys, go ahead.
Okay, 150, this is Lima Radio 06. Can I get a wee shot at 77 there, Roger? I haven't talked to him before.
Did you see
006, yeah. Not quite James Bond, but 006, just to see if I can work Brendan there, number 77, Roger.
Brendan from, I'm actually glad that I got his name correct. Yeah, they've certainly been logged in the net, and I don't know if they're using Brendan's set. But 006 here give me 5 and 5 here. 5 and 5 pounder and radio 5 on the audio.
Roger, yep, 5. I'm not getting much signals off of anybody this evening. I'm just using my wee mag mount. I'm too lazy and too wimpish to go into the call here and put up my proper antenna. I'm just sitting in the back of the van having a nice cigar. with the heater on. So there you go. But just to see if anybody else can hear me, I'm down in Greenock, just to see if anybody else on the net can hear me, just to give them a wee signal report from my end, Roger.
Roger, 108 Lima Radio, 06 there. This is Brendan, 108 Lima Radio, 770 copy. What's your personal?
Okay, Brendan, there's another station there, just hang fire for a sec, please. Okay, Brendan, number 77, this is Stu, Sierra Tango Uniform, Stu 006. Currently the high ground, the back of Greenock, 600 feet ASL. Overlooking kind of Helensburgh way, straight across from me. So I have seen you're on the Facebook group, but I haven't talked to you before, so I thought I'd jump in and say hello there. So this is 06 to 77, Roger.
Roger, 06. Hey, what's your personal there? I'm sorry I never got it.
Hold on, I'll get a bloody cigar in my gum again. Okay, Brendan, the name here is Stuart, Sierra Tango Uniform. Sierra Tango Uniform, Stu, over.
Right, Stuart, got you, man. I got you. Signal report is, I would say, Radio 1, Santiago 3, but your audio is good, Stuart. Okay, your audio is good, and I can hear you, no problem. There's a lot of, I know you're pretty high up there. I'm confident up myself there, Stuart. Back to you.
Good stuff, Brendan. Well, I'm sitting in the wee Dougley Hill back road, just at the waterworks there, so you'll probably know that area. Back to you.
Roger. Hey, Stuart. Listen, thanks very much for coming in the QHK there. Thank you very much for that, and I hope to hear from you again, Stuart. I'll get back to Mick now, 150. Thank you, Stuart. 73.
Okay, Brendan, 73, maybe get you later on this evening. There was another QSK my end. Can I just try and take that in, please?
Roger, go ahead.
Okay, the QSK station called in with Brendan there. Go ahead.
Hi, Stuart, Simon, how are you doing tonight? Yes, the Zilla 150, trying for 06, Stuart. I don't think I've spoken to you before, Stuart. If I have, it was just very, very briefly on one of the nets, but
Not got enough hands.
come back to me, please.
Yep, Simon, I've got Simon there. Simon's calling in as well. He's from Ayrshire. Maybe get back to him on the next over there. It's Stuart here, Lima Radio 006. I'm just sitting in the back of Greenock there, Mick. Back to you.
I was finding it hard. I was getting a wee bit, everything was getting a wee bit choppy there on at my side, but I know what the QRM is coming from. Well, it's good as sorted. I was just looking for a little radio report, please, Stuart, and just where you're sitting today. I know that you have the net manager for the moment. I was just wondering where you are today, Roger.
Okay, well, I don't have a signal on you. No signal, but Radio 5. 50. Sounding good, but no signal. I'm in the back of Greenock, which is about 20 plus miles away from you there. Don't have my normal antenna up that I normally put up for the net. I've just used the mag mount on top of the van. Just mag mount, modulator mag mount. It's a bit windy up here, and my hands are freezing as it is, so I'm not even going to attempt to put up the T2LT. So Mick, there's another station calling into you there, and if you can get him, you can pass him around to the rest of us. His name's Simon, and he's mobile, and he's down in Stevenston. Give Simon a wee shout there, over.
Yeah, bring all ahead. You're listening to Lima Radio 150, and you're welcome for your call, alright? I'm just about to go home, but I thought I'd just try down here to see if I got on and see what the signals are. Just for your...
So that's somebody in Earth.
Signal 2 Radio 4 to Ayrshire, over. Station calling for LR 150. LR 150 is listening for your call, go ahead.
So that's Monty called in. There was a guy, that racing driver that got killed, Ayrtoon Centre, he's coming for. Okay, can I just butt in here? I can hear the guy in Ayrshore. Ayrshore, this is Lima Radio 06, Stu Portable, go ahead.
I didn't catch, I think he said the Santiago was low in the box, but the audio was carrying me. I'm not too sure. I know that you're not running a big antenna, only the magma, I caught the rest of the audio there. So much obliged for coming back. As I say, you're 5 and 5 constant, not a problem, and the audio from your microphone is certainly carrying you. Okay, the station calling for 150. 150, listen.
Okay, Simon, I'll just butt in there. I can hear you, mate. I think you said my signal was 2, radio 4. I think that's what you said. You're probably about the same yourself, mate. Quite quiet, but I do believe you're on sea level there. So I think you're going home, you says. Is that Roger? Stand by a wee sec there, Mick. I've talked to a guy down in Ayrshire, Simon. He's coming onto the net, but he's going high. He's going high mobile, so he'll be calling in. You'll be able to get him shortly. Okay, Mick, back to yourself. Simon, I'll get you when you get a better signal. I'll take a wee standby. Mick, you carry on there, mate. All right.
At 150,069, returning, just put my heater in the door, Michael. 069, Colin, how are you doing, my friend? It's a pleasure to hear you in there. An absolute pleasure to bring you into the net this evening. 06 Stuart, 07, I'm sure. Or 077, I'll need to confirm that somewhere or another.
Good evening, Tony. How you doing, brother? Don't think there's any propagation this evening, guys, so it might be a bit early in the season to get you guys. Fernando and Tony, Germany, Fernando in Brazil. A bit early, still winter time. Willie, how you doing, Willie? Don't know if you can call in this evening, Willie. Got a couple of signal checks. Most of the stations on is in Glasgow at the moment. You probably heard Simon in Ayrshore there. He's heading up to his usual spot in the hills. He's going to call in. That's Colin and Darnley there, so they're all kind of... Oh, I better keep her happy. Well, what mad? Why is it on me? Don't want to see me. Alright, Colin, I'm too busy talking to the camera. Is that you calling me there? This is 006, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, I'm getting you off the loaner box. I've actually got a bit of local stuff and all going about here, mate. Some sort of QRM. But no worries, mate. I just wanted to put my heater in the door, mate. As I say, I've not got much time on my hands here or anything, mate. But as I say, I will always contribute when I can, my friend.
Ah, good stuff, Colin. Much appreciated. Anyway, you're in the log. I don't know if you're watching the live feed, but there you go. You're station number 6 in the log there, Colin. So cheers anyway. I'm just got the wee mag mount on the van tonight. It's too cold out there to put up any antennas. My hands are cold enough as it is, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, certainly Steve. I will be standing by. I've got a couple of things.
Aye, Tony, no bother.
Well, guys, so,
Have a okay, Tony. Have a good Easter yourself. We'll certainly hear you.
I'm glad I got a chance to say a wee hello at least. And again, a blanket 73s to anybody else in here at the moment. Right, I'm going to stand by. I'm going to stand by for the moment. Hello, guys. Right, so it's on my brother now. Just saying hello, Colin. Ian, we were Radio 002. I've still been on me standby for the last 10 minutes, but good to hear you, mate. And also Brendan 077. Good to hear you guys, man. I'm back on a Friday again, Roger. Yeah, 100%, Ian. Always a pleasure. As I say, I will always try and get my heat through the door if I can, mate, to get
Yeah, Tony. Shouldn't be long now. We get some conditions to Germany there. EK. Tony EKDX. 3 or 4 weeks we'll have a bit of conditions between each other's antenna. Finally getting through it. Got a bit of heat off it anyway for the house. I'm standing by for the moment, but I'm listening by. Roger, alright. Cheers, Colin. I'll catch you forward in the log, buddy. Take care, and my regards to the family. And I was just checking your shirt online. I can see my audio's a wee bit better. I've switched over for the studio gear onto the static teardrop. I'm quite happy with my audio here. Alright guys, thanks very much. Cheers and beers, and I'll catch you later on. Take care for the moment. 002 listening over. 73 Ian. See you later on it. Ian, good to hear you, mate. Colin, 108 069 Colin, do you copy 108 Lima Radio 77? Colin, if you're still by, if 77 is giving you a call. How you doing, Brady? You alright, sir? I'm fine, Ian, thanks very much. I just Certainly know the difference with the modulator, the mag mount, compared to the T2LT. Signals are guff to me tonight.
Roger, right, thank you. Listen, thanks very much for giving me that information.
There's another QSK there.
On here in 108 Lima Radio 06 Stuart, and there's 108 02 yourself. Oh no, somebody, and there's Lima Radio 150 Mick, and Ian 02 yourself, man. And Colin 069. Listen, I'm going QRT. My friends, right? I'm sorry. I'll hope to catch you maybe later on tonight. So this is 108 Lima Radio 077 going clear from the frequency 73. So thank you for the
069 on the channel. Okay, there's another QSK, guys. QSK, go ahead.
Usually you get a wee catch up during the week, but I haven't really had much radio time. Any time I've been on it, I haven't heard you, pal. But so say mate, always a pleasure. You take care, buddy, and I'll catch you forward in the log. 077 002 the log, we're on it. Thank you. Jump, please. QSK. 077 150 also saying good night, my friend. I'll catch you forward down the log also. 73s from 150 Mick and Glasgow. QSK. Kill that.
QSK, go ahead there.
Roger, 108 Lima Radio, 071 Personal Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima in Glasgow calling. How you doing, Paul? We've got a couple of chairs here. We've got
Lima Radio. Paul, good evening, Paul.
A couple of 77 just went, Brendan just went clear. A few other bodies in there before I came in, but these are the guys that I picked up personally. And 002 Ian on the side, Roger. Roger that. 108 Lima Radio, 071 Personal Paul, calling any station for a radio check, over.
Okay, Paul, I've got you down in Greenock here. 5 and 3 with me, 5 and 3. I'm just using the modulator the night, over.
Roger that, Stuart. You're coming back possibly 4 and 7, over.
No bother, Paul. Good to hear you tonight anyway. Thanks for calling in. As I says, it's a bit chilly up this high the night. I've got my T2LT etc. with me and my long feeder. But it's far too windy and too cold to go and set it up. It's not so much for now, but for packing down again later on. So I'm just using the modulator on the van via the 857, and I'm not going to say how many watts I'm doing through, but it's quite a lot. Not the 12 watts anyway, Paul. Roger.
Roger that, guys. I seem to be having some SWAR issues on modulation, so I'm going to stand by on the side at the moment and see what I can do with this SWAR.
Okay, Paul, no bother. Before we go back to Mick there, I'll just give a wee call out this side, see if there's anybody down here like to come in. This is 108, the Lima Radio is 006, calling QRZ. Any stations like to come in?
Yeah, okay, Brendan, 70 feet for the moment, my friend, you take care.
Alright, Jack and Kevin, how you doing?
Paul, thanks very much, mate. You're an absolute gentleman for today.
A few stations called in so far. Not the best conditions either between us all here, but 8 in the log so far. We're quite far spread out.
Roger that. I didn't catch the first half of the thing, Mick. Can you possibly repeat the first half of the conversation?
That's 5 and 6 there, Paul.
It's an absolute pleasure today. Absolute pleasure when I was out and about with you today. Yourself and Kate, not a problem to me. I wanted to say just thanks for thinking of me and a time I need, so to speak. And the messages you sent me later on, it's absolutely made my day, Roger. Aye, Roger that. Just as a wee kind of side issue there, like looking at the SWR meter on this thing's jumping about crazy on US on upper sideband. Is that normal for the 6900? Normal for any radio, because when you see the mic, you're not doing any power. It's your voice that peaks the power. So if you're looking at a standing wave meter, the only way you're going to get a proper standing wave is by giving it a carrier wave, such as this one.
We want to give you a quick look at my station, folks. See where I am.
The only way you're transmitting
As you see, there's a Clyde away down there. Alright, Thomas, how you doing? 10:59 I think it is, Thomas. The same wee spot as I was talking to you a couple of weeks ago when you were driving up north. We're having a few stations called in so far, but it's bloody cold here. It's me, 640 feet ASL, back at Greenock. Got the van running because the heating's on. Just nicked. Alright Ian, right, how you doing? You see way down just in the middle of the screen there, that's Roseneath Point away down there, going towards Dunoon. I'm not. As you see, that's the only turn I'm using tonight, just the modulator. My fingers are even freezing out here, so in we go.
006, just to see how he's getting me over.
There we go.
Yeah, 06 is out the van at the moment, but I looks here. Roger, any other stations able to give me a radio check on this audio and signal strength? Roger, I can give you a signal check. Beside Glasgow, you're Santiago 7 back here, your radio 5 sounding really fine back here. An operator calling that side. Colin, that's an excellent report, thanks for that. You're coming back here, radio 5, signal 9, 5 over 9 at the passing.
Focus, that's you.
No problem, my friend. Best of 73s. I think you'll be able to get a report after Stuart's back in the giggle wagon there. I can see him back there, mate. So if you want to go ahead and give him a shout there. Roger that. 108 Lima Radio 071, calling station 108 Lima Radio 006, sorry, for a radio report over.
Yep, 006 to 071. You've got you a good 5 and 5, 5 and 6 there, Paul. Sounding really good. Take it it's yourself that's in Partick Mobile, Roger.
It's usually me, Partick Mobile there, Stu. Unfortunately, I've got a wee base station hooked up at the moment, so I thought I would try it in the comfort of my own home tonight.
Look, see, you guys that live in sort of relatively good locations, man. I've got to come up to I've got to come out in the wilderness to hear anybody. But no, it's sounding really good there, Paul. I was up last week. I bought a new van last week and I put the antenna on it. And I come up, shut the door in the coax, and that was game over. I had to call it quits early. So I come up this evening with good intentions of putting the T12T up and getting a bit more range, a bit more power at it. But as I say, it's too cold here. My hands are freezing. And that's me sitting in the back of the van with the heating and stuff on. We've actually, as you probably guessed, I've got a live video here on the, I don't know if it's the event page or certainly the Clyde Valley group. If you like to go on that, you'll probably hear yourself later on anyway on the replay there, Paul. Back to you.
No problem at all. Roger that, Stuart, roger that. I was looking at your Clyde Valley net video live stream as I was driving home to get onto the net. I look forward to maybe hearing myself online later on, Stuart, if that's possible. Back to you.
Alright, as soon as I stop, as soon as I press finish here, it'll save it and you can play it back anyway. So you're sounding really good, my end. So I'll stick it back to Mick there to see if there's any other stations out there. I did hear Monty calling in there before. I don't think Andy's called Monty yet, so give Monty a call there, Mick. Roger.
I'm back.
Okay, hang on. Monty, are you coffee 006 portable, over? Alright, Simon, good stuff. Good 5 and 7 man there. Good 5 and 7. Are you at your usual wee spot or you change location again?
I've come up to the top of the Caracal now. I tried down at sea level there. You're getting in there, Stu. But I'm up here now. That station you're talking to, just before I started recording the wee video here, he was actually peaking me in a 30, signal 70 or 9, but he was peaking up to a 30 there. So if you want to try again, just give himself a wee shout and you'll see the video later.
It's a CB1, Willie. Yep, Simon, okay, I think it was Paul 071. Give him a wee shout there, he's in Partick, over.
Paul 071, copy.
Just your Charlie Tango one, Willie.
Roger, Charlie Tango. Just let you know, oops, a wee bit noise in my radio there. About 5-6 miles south of there, the top of the Caracal, and
Well, there's the boss watching me now too, look. There's Fred. Good evening, Fred, as well. Fred in the shed. This is the man in the van.
Roger that, Simon. I've got you probably an audio 3 signal 7. I think I had a look at your chap was down, it was the riot called down the kind of Wednesday night net, was it not? Roger, yeah, I was up at the top of Maitland Hill there, then I went down, repaired my coax, I did a wee repair to the coax and went to my usual spot at Clyde. I've changed the coax completely, made up a new lead there and certainly a lot better now. Roger that, Simon, you're sounding a lot better. I said I couldn't catch you on FM the other night, on the Wednesday night net, but I did have a look at some of your banger racing material. I think that's the same person I'm thinking of, and it kind of looked quite impressive. Oh, it's good fun. It's all like good fun.
We've got Lynn there as well.
Yeah.
Evening, Lynn.
So I'll hand it back to Stu there just now. I'll hand it back to Stu there, another station shouting in.
Okay, there's another station calling QRZ. This is 006 for the Clyde Valley Friday night net. Go ahead.
Stuart, Wally's at this side.
Is that Wally?
Aye, can you hear me?
Alright, Wally, aye, no bother, man. We've got you a good 5 and 9. 5 and 9. I take it you're on the flat side there, Roger?
I am, and it's a nightmare swinging this about, trying to get everybody in, Stuart, over.
Aye, Roger. Well, what I'll do, Wally, it's 321, isn't it you are? Is it Charlie Tango 321?
1, 2, 3.
Ah, well, I was half right. Okay, take a standby, Willie, and I'll see if MD can hear you. Can MD hear Charlie Tango 123 from Port Glasgow? He's on his beam, Roger.
No bother at all.
Okay, Simon, take it up.
Aye, copy. Aye, Roger, that's Simon. I'm on the flat side.
Hello, Jake from London. Pleased to see you tonight.
Here, there, and everywhere. The name's Bell, and the location is the top side, up the very top of Port Glasgow, Simon, over.
He'll be bang on signal.
But round about signal 5 to 7 there, radio 4-5, so that's not bad at all. Roger, that, no bother at all, mate. I never come on to 27 to tell you the truth, and I went on to, I think it's Facebook or something, and I seen Stu was on live, and when I seen it, I went, oh, mate, pop in and see who I can see, see who I can hear. As I say, I can hear everybody, but I've got to keep swinging the beam about, Simon, over. Yeah, Roger, no bother. Well, you're certainly doing the business down here. I'm in the top of the Carrick Hills here, just south of here. About 5 miles south of here, over. Yeah, Roger, the Carrick Hills. No bother at all, mate. This is a new one in me, back down here. Oh, gee whiz. I've not been on 27 for a long time, mate, over. Roger, well, it's the most I've been on the midband myself for a long time. But it's good to get people down here again. I'm starting to use it more and more myself, and I'm starting to kick back onto Hyperbike more and more as well. I just cannot be bothered with the FM.
The Facebook Live focus is utter dross, folks. I'm sorry about this. I'll try and change the colour. Well, I don't want you to see what power I'm doing. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Roger, that's good to get back on. It's pretty quiet here just now. I mean, there's absolutely nothing coming in just now. You get the odd bit of experience there, but we better...
Something will focus a bit better, maybe.
Yeah, Roger. It was actually no bad a day last week. I took a lot to VK.
How's that?
A few
No.
mates down in Australia, so...
Just a Facebook focus crap.
And a few kind of crazy islands, but this week so far it's just been Russia
Too bright.
and all that kind of stuff, and I'm not really interested in any of that, but
Too bright.
but there you go. I'll put it back to you, Simon, and you can put it back to Stuart, because I'm sure there'll be other guys wanting leather over. Yeah, Roger, I hear 2 or 3 coming in there just now, so they're quite a lot to me, so I don't know if yourself or Stu can bring them in there. I'll put it back to Stuart, it's all you, Stuart.
Okay, it's just 69 there, going clear, I think, Colin. Is that Roger? Yeah, I think it was 069, just saying he was going clear. Okay, this is 108, Lima Radio 006 for the Clyde Valley Friday night net. Any other stations like to call in?
was obviously calling just going QLT. He said he was listening by through, but on the phone, but that's him off you now. But I don't know about anybody else local want to give a call in. 108 Lima Radio 002 Glasgow listening on. There was a station in there. Any stations in Clyde Valley there want to come in?
Focus!
There's a couple of, somebody there right at the back of the box, but maybe up your end.
Very low here, Simon. Very, very low here. So it's maybe out the other side of Glasgow. I don't know if Ian, if you're still about there, Ian, just give another wee call out, just another once, and we'll maybe get a wee chat together if all else fails. Over. Hello Donna, got something for you. Iron Maiden! There you are.
The body's mobile, I can't remember his name now. I'm here and I'm not too well, but signal 0 radio 3. But not really much happening there to this side, all quiet on it.
No bother there Ian, thanks anyway for trying. I'll put another wee call out and I'll get back to Simon. Okay, this is 006 for the Clyde Valley Friday Night Net. Is there any other stations here who'd like to call in for get their name in the log? Back to you, over. Okay Simon, nothing mind, I'll put it back to yourself Simon, see how you are, and how has your week been, over?
Very quiet this week, not much happening, just work.
Right Bill, cheers anyway mate.
It must be broken in about 3 different places, so make sure she puts that lead on. We've done a minute to get 2 seconds.
Alright Simon, no bother. I just wonder if any of the guys here at Helensburgh way can, if Gary's on the frequency, like to call in. Gary, you about? Nothing heard from Gary, he's obviously busy tonight doing his deliveries. But Andy boy or Willie, Helensburgh, any of you guys on?
Sorry about that, she to the doctor there, the place is called my sheep, I just shouted up to put the lead on. Kind of stick to the dogs up here.
No bother Simon, well, I'm just going to finish this live feed now anyway, because my hand is absolutely freezing holding my phone. So the people that's called in and kind of looked in on the live chat here, thanks very much. We had Fernando in Brazil, Tony in Germany, who else did we have? We had me looking at myself on the phone, get away, go, and that's it. So we've had a few guys who's obviously looking in with Colin and Paul across the water. A few guys looking in, just waiting on a bit of skip till they come in. We will get it pretty good. In a few weeks, it's not that far away, Simon, till a wee bit of skip comes in. Back to you, 1967 from 006. Right, catch you later.